Food waste, poverty, and food prices are all causes of world hunger. And this is your call to action. Don't wait. You can save someone's future, education, and life. It's all in your hands. Hunger is a discomfort and a weakness caused by lack of food. It's also a strong desire or craving. 11.3% of the world suffers from hunger every night. Poverty is one of the main causes of hunger too. Countries mainly in Africa and Southern Asia suffer the worst from world hunger. Food waste is a huge problem when it comes to world hunger. And ending world hunger is much easier than one would think. There are huge benefits to solving this issue too. And when it comes to solutions, anything helps. There are so many factors that go into world hunger. One of them is environments. Location, drought, and severe weather is a huge problematic to this issue. There's also political oppression to some countries. Developing countries are poor ag countries seeking to become more socially and economically stable. For example, Ghana, the Philippines, and even Uganda are countries that are developing. Millions of people go hungry daily. 45% of children suffer from acute malnutrition. This is a low weight for height, and you can even see it on some children. 7.6 children die daily, and only half of this is caused by world hunger. When it comes to children, their hunger keeps them out of their education. A lot of them have to drop out of school so they can provide for their families. Food shortages in countries don't have enough food security. And this is the state of having reliable, nutritious access to good food. And there's usually not enough money. The community doesn't have enough money for stores or even farming supplies. And food waste is a huge issue when it comes to world hunger. In America only, America makes up 30 to 40% of the world's food waste. And this is $133 billion that's wasted. There's an overproduction of food. The EIR info says free market economies operating in the US and United Kingdom show how governments and producers often encourage production to increase economic growth. The environmental impacts of the producers indicates the importance to resist the logic of overfood production. To put it in perspective, in US dollars, $750 billion is wasted worldwide. How can you be a factor to stop these wasteful food tendencies? When it comes to ending world hunger, it's easier said than done, but it's also harder than one would think. To end it completely, it's about $30 billion. And there are 326.7 billion Americans. If everyone were to donate $1, it'd be ended instantly. There are organizations like Rise Against Hunger and the World Food Program, and contributions to give to organizations, anything helps. And there are also foundations to give to. There is one in Texas and Washington, the World Hunger Education Services. When it comes to benefits, they are massive and so impactful to the countries. Economically, communities become stronger and more developed, and they're more sanctioned. There's an increase of job productivity and earnings. And there's a huge social benefit too. There's a reduce of political stress and conflict. There's also improvement of status in men, women, and children. There's lifestyles that are being benefited, jobs, and education. There's also a reduce of crime and violence. There's no fighting for scraps in this instance, and since the body is well regulated, there's no need for stealing. When it comes to education, there's a huge boost. Since food security is on the rise, there's better schooling opportunities. There are fewer dropouts when it comes to children, and there are better academic achievements. There's more completions, better grades, and better attendance. And this can save government debt. With world hunger gone, the economic rise will start, and it brings world peace. For a solution, there are donations. You can donate. Anything and everything helps. There's money, you can donate money, your time, and volunteer. There's also to educate people. There's a necessity to educate developing countries so they know what their problem is and how they can solve their problems. And there's also a need for government interventions. We need to get our government involved in these type of things. There are some websites to donate to also. There's the riseagainsthunger.org, care.org/worldhunger, and feedthechildren.org. World hunger hurts all. The food waste is extremely high, and there's overproduction, and donating can make a difference. Ending world hunger is easier than you think, and you can do this at any time. And there are huge benefits to this. And the solution starts with you.